Well, welcome to today's episode of Fly Girl's Guide to Aviation Careers. I have one of the women that I admire most in the industry with me today. Bobbi Wells is an executive at American Airlines, and I'm going to let her tell you what she does there.
I lead our flight attendants at American, and I'm super excited to have that opportunity.
Well, what does that mean? You lead the flight attendants.
It means I have about 28,000 flight attendants on my team and around 550 or 600 management and support staff who ensures that the flight attendants get the right training, equipment, and support to do their jobs effectively every single day.
Wow, that seems really like a huge responsibility, and I'm sure that it is because they're so forward facing. What does your day-to-day look like? I'm curious about this.
On any given day, I am in meetings with either my counterparts talking about how we can elevate the business and move it forward, or in meetings assessing programs that we have in place and determining, are we taking the right next steps? Are we missing something? Do we need to align more effectively? I also spend a lot of time interacting with flight attendants who reach out to me, and on many occasions, in fact, I leave tomorrow night to go out and fly with the flight attendants, so I get a chance to spend one-on-one time with them.
I think that's fascinating. How far out are you thinking? I know you're not thinking like, okay, what do they need today? But you're thinking, what do they need in the future? And I love that you're going out and you're flying with them and asking questions and seeing things with your own eyes. What does that put into place for you?
I tend to think 3 to 5 years in the future. There's a great Chinese proverb that says the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is today. So when you think about what you do today and you understand that it builds towards that long-term vision or long-term objective you're hoping to achieve. Most of my job has that responsibility around setting that vision and direction for the organization, then making sure that we execute to achieve some quick wins so that we build momentum, as well as going after the bigger kind of big rocks, the big challenges that are harder to get at, but possibly more long-lasting and more impactful for the future.
And what do you think is a leadership quality, or what are the leadership qualities that you have that make you good at your job, or that you would expect from someone who wanted to move into an executive leadership role?
You know, it takes all kinds of leaders, Renee. There are probably, 120, 150 leadership traits. It depends on who you ask and what organization values. But what I think is important, ultimately what's important for any leader, no matter the industry or no matter the responsibility, is to identify what are your strengths. I have a lot of curiosity. I'm interested in learning and growing. So I think that's one of my strengths. I'm very direct, which is both a strength, but can be a bit challenging if somebody is a little concerned about how direct I am. I have a lot of empathy. I care about people. It's one of the things that matters a great deal to me, because at the end of the day, I'm going to leave American Airlines just like I've left other jobs before, and people might remember me slightly, but what really matters is how did I help them fulfill their possibilities, fulfill their future, and achieve their destiny. If I can set that up and establish that kind of difference that for even one person, then I would count myself successful.
Mic drop on that. Bobbi, thanks so much for being on the podcast.
Thanks, René.